Hi, I'm Russ Lowenthal with the Oracle DataSafe team, and today I want to talk to you about something we've recently done in DataSafe that makes it easier to configure notifications. What an OCI notification does is it informs you when something happens in your system. For DataSafe, there's many different things that could produce a notification that you might be interested. You've been able to do this for a while. You could go into different menus in OCI and create a notification. But here what we've done is we have added a new tab called Notifications, many different places within the DataSafe console. And we have, in addition to just giving you the ability to create notifications, we have also given you templates for commonly used types of notifications. So suppose I wanted to send a notification whenever a database target has changed state. That means maybe DataSafe can't talk to it anymore for some reason. I would click on the template. I would give the template a rule name. I might say that I need to take a look at a particular target database. I would give it a topic name, target database needs attention. The only key here is you can't have spaces. It's got an underscore. I would give it the email address that I want to be notified, and I would create a notification. Simple as that. And just like that, if for some reason DataSafe loses contact with the database it's monitoring, you'll be notified that that has happened. But we haven't just added this at the target level. We have scattered notifications throughout the different features of DataSafe. For example, if we go to Security Assessment, there is a Notifications tab, and we might want to be notified whenever a security assessment has been done and it's different from what our baseline is. So we could say, Security Assessment does not match baseline. All right, and then again, we give it a topic. Remember, you can't have any spaces in here. Security Assessment does not match baseline. And what email address do we want the notification to be sent to? We create our notification, and just like that, when your next scheduled assessment is done, if you have a database that does not match its assigned baseline, you'll be notified. These notification tabs are scattered throughout. For example, we could be notified if a user assessment baseline has been updated. They're not just on the main screen. For example, if we go to Data Discovery, you don't see a notification tab here. But if we look at Sensitive Data Models, there's a notification tab with associated template types here for common events. You'll see notifications in data masking. You'll see notifications in activity auditing in many different places. There's notifications for changes that are made to profiles, to policies. If an audit trail suddenly becomes stopped, or if you're nearing your collection for your free limits, all of these different places have auditing, have notifications. Now I want to real quick show you a different type of notification. You can get notifications about alerts. Now, alerts are things like, has there been a SQL firewall violation, or has there been a failed login by an administrative user, or has someone granted or revoked a privilege, or has somebody created a user? These are all things that can generate an alert. What an alert looks like is something like this. When you receive it, you'll get an alert, and you might get an alert that says, oh, look, here's a user entitlement change, and it's got a grant to somebody, and I can see exactly what was done. So these are alerts. Well, just like other places within DataSafe, we have added a notification tab. And you can go through and you can say, we have templates here. Oh, if more than 1,000 alerts were generated in 5 minutes, I want to know about it. So you could do that, and you could say too many alerts. Too many alerts, and enter your email address and create your notification. And just like that, if you get more than 1,000 alerts in 5 minutes, you'll be notified about it. But suppose you want to get a little bit finer grain. Here is where we go beyond the simplistic, and we're going to do something just a little bit more advanced. So we're going to create a notification, but we're not going to use one of the quick start templates. We're going to go over to advanced alarm notification. We're going to give it an alarm name. So we might say there was a user entitlement grant. We'll make that a warning level alert. This is going to be when there is an alert generated. Now here's where it gets interesting. We can have additional rules. So I don't want to just know when an alert is generated. I want to know based on certain attributes of that alert, things that we saw in the alert report. So the display name, I don't know if you noticed this, but I copied it. If I get an alert for user entitlement changes, I want to know about that. But I don't want to know about revokes. I don't care about someone removing a condition. I want to know if the operation that was done was a grant. All right, I have to select a metric, so it succeeds. You're always going to select delivery succeeds. And I don't want this to be thresholded, really. I want to know if there is even one event in 1 minute. I want to know about this. All right, and again, I have to give it a topic name. And remember, you can't have spaces in here, so we'll do user entitlement grant, so we know something that happened, and we tell it what email address we want to send the notification to, and we create the notification. And just like that, we're all set. Now, let's go ahead and cause an alert to occur. So here we are, we're logged into the database, and what we're going to do is we are going to cause something to happen. So we are going to grant DBA to, we'll give it to Betty again. Doesn't matter that she's already got it. Someone's issued a grant here. Now that that's done, we will wait for the alert to show up, and we can trace this through. So let's first go to activity auditing, and then once we're there, we will go to activity reports, and we will click on all activity. And we can see that sure enough, a grant came in. And if we look, we can see, yep, somebody granted DBA to Betty. All right, now let's go look at alerts. So we'll go to alerts, we'll go to reports, and we will click on all alerts. And when we click on all alerts, we see, yep, there was an alert for user entitlement changes. Looks the same as the other alert we saw. Somebody granted DBA to Betty. All right, here's where it gets to be a little bit interesting. So we will go to Target Policy Associations. We'll go to Notifications. And let's take a look at our user entitlement grant. So when we go into our user entitlement grant, we can see that sure enough, there has been an alert. And that alert we know was sent to russ@email.com. So that is it. That is notifications in Oracle DataSafe. And again, what we've done is make things easier. You could have done this in the past, but you would have gone to multiple screens and had to wade through lots of different events. Now you can do it all from within DataSafe without having to go from different screens. It just gets to be a whole lot easier. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy using the new feature.